So we have already solved one exercise, and in that exercise your question was what is the value of 10 raised to the power 0, what is the value of 10 raised to the power 1, 10 raised to the power 2, 10 raised to the power 3, 10 raised to the power 4, and you have to find its value. So what is the value of 10 raised to the power 0? Is it 1? Yes, because if exponent of a number is 0, the value of it will be 1. Now 10 raised to the power 1 means 10. What is the value of 10 raised to the power 2? That means 10 into 10 is equals to 100. What is the value of 10 raised to the power 3? It is 10 into 10 into 10, that is equals to 1000. What is the value of 10 raised to the power 4? It is 10 into 10 into 10 into 10, that is 100 into 100 is equals to 10,000. So we already know that we have already solved such kind of exercise in our last chapter. Now we will try to understand that how we can express a given number in its standard form. So for this let me ask you some questions, that how you will express 1 in the form of in its standard form. So to express 1 in its standard form, you can write 1 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 0. How you will express 10 as in its standard form? So to express 10 in its standard form, you can write 1 into 10 raised to the power 1, because you all know that if you will multiply 10 with 1, you will get 10, and to express 10 in its standard form, you will multiply this 10 raised to the power 1 with 1. Now suppose you have to express 100 in its standard form. So to express this 100 in its standard form, you will write 1 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 2. Now to express this 1000 in its standard form, what you can write? 1 into 10 raised to the power, you can also count, you can count the number of zeros here. There are 3 zeros, so you can write 1 into 10 raised to the power 3, and you are also aware of it, the 10 raised to the power 3 is equals to 1000. Now what will you write to the this 10,000? So here 1 into number of zeros are 4, so 1 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 4. So these are standard form of 1, 10, 100, 1000 and 10,000. Now question is changed. Now how will you express 2 in its standard form? So to express this 2 in its standard form, you can write 2 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 0, because 10 raised to the power 0 is equals to 1, and if you multiply 1 with 2, you will get 2. Now how will you express 20 in its standard form? So to express 20 in its standard form, you have to multiply 2 into 2 with 10. If you will multiply 2 with 10, you will get 20. So and we can express 10 as 10 raised to the power 1. So 2 into 10 raised to the power 1 is equals to 20. Now how will you express 200 in its standard form? So it is equals to 2 into 100, then 2 into 100, and to write 100 we can write 10 raised to the power 2. Now how will you express 2000 in its standard form? So you can see that if you will multiply 2 with 1000, you will get 2000, and we can express 1000 as 10 raised to the power 3, so we can write 2 into 10 raised to the power 3. Now next question is, how will you express this number 8 and 1 2 3 4 5 times 0, 8 and 5 times 0? How will you express this number in its standard form? This is 8 lakh. How will you express 8 lakh in its standard form? So to express this, you will write 8 multiplied by 10. Now you can count number of zeros. So there are 1 2 3 4 5. So 8 multiplied 10 raised to the power 5 is your standard form of 8 lakhs. So this is how we can convert some easy numbers in standard form. Now we will learn something else. Now the question is, how you can express 28 in its standard form? So to express 28, what you can write? 2.8. Now value of, I can write it 2.8. So you can see that that this 2.8 is greater than 1 or less than 10, so I can write it 2.8. and now if I multiply 2.8 with 10, then it will become 28. So to multiply it with 10, and I know that 10, I can express 10 as 10 raised to the power 1. So 2.8 into 10 raised to the power 1 is the standard form of 28. Now suppose you have to express 272. So how will you express 272 in its standard form? So you know that if you multiply 2.72 with 100, you will get 272. So first you will write 2.72, and you have to multiply this 2.72 with 100, and 100 you can express as 10 raised to the power 2. So 2.72 into 10 raised to the power 2 is your standard form of 272. Now suppose you have to express 458 in its standard form. So first you will write value of m, and value of m will lie between 1 and 10. So you can write it 4.58 multiply. If you will multiply this 4.58 with 100, then only you will get 458. And to express 100, we can write 10 raised to the power 2. So 4.58 into 10 raised to the power 2 is your 458. Now suppose you have to express 9873 in its standard form. So how will you express this? So you can write this number, the value of m. So here value of m will be 9.8, because the value of m cannot be greater than 10. So you will write 9.8. So 9.8, how it will become? Now 9.8 will become 9.873. How this 9.873 will become 9873? When you will multiply this 9.873 with 1000. So if you multiply it with 1000, and 1000 you can write as 10 raised to the power 3. So 9.873 into 10 raised to the power 3 is your standard form of 9873.